Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the impossible quest for Acala, and then the theme for this video will be more recent monsters. And Niraikana, he is recent, but I did do a separate video about him in this mission. But I didn't really have anybody else that came out recently. There is Robin Hood, but he's currently on his Ascension form, because I'm waiting for Niraikana's quest to come up soon, so I can use him in there. So we'll just use Niraikana again, and maybe Robin Hood we'll save for another video. He should be really good for this stage. And usually when I do videos of Acala, I skip these early zombie stages, but it's been a while since I've done one, so I'll include it on here. And I think the way it went, the first stage took some time, and then the next two zombie stages went pretty smoothly, so we'll have a look at those. And then the way that these zombie loops work is different from in Izanami or Kushinada. Here, the zombies, they will revive each other every turn. So if we take down one zombie, the other zombie will revive it next turn. And then the zombies have that kind of counter-attack skull mark on them, and that stands for, or that means that they will revive all of the little guys, all of the other guys, when they are taken down. So we want to take down the two zombies in the same turn, so that they will not revive each other and the zombie loop, and the resurrection loop. Okay. And then we'll talk about my team. The first person I'm using is Succubus Ascension, and she has both flight and null gravity barrier. And she has no gauge, which means she will always hit the null gravity barrier. This can actually be a bad thing sometimes on this mission. Sometimes you want to hit the gravity barrier so that you can slow down. In certain spots during the zombie loop, this can be useful, but we won't be able to take advantage of that with her. She also has an 8-turn strike shot, which is already charged up, and that is a tackle with the toss-up, and that can be good to do concentrated damage. And she's got a pretty strong bump combo too. It is the mini spread and then the homing shot, so that can do good damage near or far. Next up, I'm using a Mammon Ascension, also from that same hatcher as Succubus. And he also has flight null gravity barrier, no gauge again. And then he has the flare bump combo, which does pretty decent damage up close, and then also has a chance to stun, so we can kind of hope for that. Chance is not that great, but it is there, so it is worth keeping an eye on. And then he has a 12-turn strike shot where he becomes a pierce, until he hits a wall and then he becomes a bounce. And there are lots of places in this mission where the boss will be right next to a wall, so that can be a good chance to get some good damage or positioning in there. Okay, so here it looks like the two zombies are very close to being taken down, so we'll see if we can take them both down this turn. Alright. So that will end the resurrection loop here, and then they will revive the little guys that were already dead that turn. Okay, and then next up I'm using Niraikana again. He's got Minesweeper passively and then null gravity barrier on the gauge, so we can miss his gauge. He has two strong bump combos, the Plasma and then the Energy Burst. Those will both do really good damage. And then he has a bump combo, or a strike shot, where he gains the Slayer of the first monster he touches. And then finally I'm using Chainbound Jack. He's the oldest character of all of these, but I haven't used him in this mission yet, so we'll give him a try. And yeah, he has Flight and then Minesweeper on the gauge, so he also can miss the gauge. And then he has a strong bump combo, the lock-on Pierce Wave, and then he has a Meteor Strike Shot, which can be helpful in certain stages of this mission. And I don't usually like to play with Pierce characters on this impossible mission. There are lots of chances for bounce characters to pinch, But just because I needed another character to fill out my team, I chose him. Okay, so here is the third and final zombie loop stage, pre-boss. Lots of little guys in the middle, so we're going to want to concentrate our attacks on all of them to clear away so that we could get rid of the zombies on the same turn. And yeah, most of these strike shots, well, some of these strike shots, they charge up pretty quickly. So we can feel free to use them at will. But I like to see how far I can get without using strike shots, just so I can save them for a rainy day. And then here I think I'm going to miss Nidaikanai's gauge shot, right. So we can do some damage to the guys on the lower right and then slow down after we come out, just so I don't take down a zombie by accident. And I think here we'll do the same actually, yeah. So we'll hit the bull guy a couple times, and then we won't set off any bump combos, which might take down the zombies. And now we have just the two zombies, so that'll make it easier for us. Okay, we'll sort of go for a wild shot, and then hope we take down the zombies. Yes! So that will take them down, and then revive all of the little guys. And then, yeah, the little guys, they come back. If we can, we want to position as many of our bounce guys to the far left of the screen as possible. That will set us up well for the next stage. Yeah, lots of strong bump combos with this team, so Chainbound Jack will do well as a Pierce here. I only have the one Minesweeper in Nidaikanai, however, so that can lead to some damage if I don't pick those up. Okay, we'll keep moving our bounce characters to the left of the screen. And yeah, the little guys, they do kind of have damaging attacks, so we do want to take them down as much as we can every turn. And here I'm going to hope to stall a little bit and make that heart grow golden. Alright, that was some nice horizontal and vertical slings. I've gotten much better at those lately, so I'm pretty proud of that. Alright, and then Succubus is in great position for the next stage, but we'll grab the heart. I think that's my bigger priority now. Okay, so we are out of the zombie loops 1, 2, and 3, and then here comes the mini-boss. And then the easiest and quickest way to get through here, well, maybe not the easiest, but the quickest way, is to get a bounce character to pinch on the left side of Acala, in between him and the wall. Where Mammon is now, this is a good position to pinch in there. So the next time his turn comes up, that should work out. And then Succubus is sort of in good position. We'll see if we can make something happen with her. But Chainbound Jack is in great position to get some plasma damage in. That was pretty good. Alrighty, and then let's see if we can make something happen with Succubus. Oh, very good. Alright, and then if we take down the mini-boss, then all the little guys leave. And here is the final pre-boss stage. Again, we want to pinch. We want to pinch on the left side. The left side is the main of Acala, and the right side is the image. The image will heal the main, so we can go after the image first to stop that healing, or we can just get rid of the main immediately. Okay. And here I'm actually kind of liking Jack as a Pierce character on this mission. Never tried that before, but it's working out well. Alright, so there the image is healing the main, gets back full life, but we'll see what we can do with Succubus here. Alright, pretty good. Maybe 3/5 of his life. Alright, here I have a chance to maybe end the stage. We'll grab the heart instead. Okay, with Nirai Kanai, we'll try a wall-bound shot to take care of the image. Very good. And then, yes, HP is looking very low, so let's grab that heart. And then we should get some good damage in with Succubus's bump combo there. Okay, that took a little bit more time than I was hoping, but we'll go ahead and take down the mini-boss here. Okay, and here we are at the boss stage. And then usually for this first boss stage, I like to use a strike shot to clear the zombies out. But then I saw how this first attack went, and that was very high damage. So I kind of figured I would be able to take down the boss pretty quickly. Alright, so we'll get some hits on the weak point, get some flare in there. Pretty good. And then I was thinking I could take down the boss with this attack, with the help of the Pierce and then the Plasma. And yes, I am really starting to like the Pierce. I wouldn't recommend more than one Pierce character for Acala, but yeah, having the one could be pretty good. Another good one would be Mundus. Okay, so second boss stage. I like to get rid of the bull guys first, and then I like to do a little bit of damage to the image, but not a ton. The upper left Acala, that's the real Acala. That 3 on the upper right of his turn count, that means healing. The worst case scenario is if he heals himself. So we want to have another target with less hit points to get that healing. Oh, and then there we, with Madain's Flare, we did the stun on the image of Acala on the lower right. And that's really great because once it is activated, it can't be cancelled. So we get 2 turns without attacks for there. That's pretty good. Alright, and then there, the main of Acala finished up his healing, so now we can go after the image, do lots of damage there. And then all damage done to the image will be carried over onto the main. And then that's the most direct way to do damage to the main. So yeah, we'll just keep plugging away on the image there. Pretty good. Alright, still haven't used any strike shots, but I do have them already, so we can use them here on the last stage if we need them. And then same idea here. I like to get rid of the wolves first, and then do damage to the image on the upper right while waiting for the healing from the main in the lower left. Alright, so with the wolves gone, now we're sort of more just kind of jockeying for position for after the main heals the image. Alright, I'm trying to activate the stun from Madain's flare bump combo. Didn't happen this time around. Okay, and then we're 1 turn away from Acala's healing, so... Okay, fine. Alright, so the main heals the image. So now we can go after the image at full force. So we'll use a Madain's Strike Shot to become a Pierce, and then we'll hit the wall, become a Bounce, and we'll get stuck on the other side. Yeah, Madain's Strike Shot is very powerful, but it does have a pretty good chance of kind of bouncing out. But anyway, let's use a Nirai Kanai Strike Shot. He'll pick up the Slayer there, and then get stuck in between the wall and the guy, so pretty great damage there. And then finally we will use Chainbound Jack Strike Shot, the Meteor, and then hit everybody. And then here, the main of Acala will take extra damage. Since he gets the damage from the Meteor to himself, And then all of the damage from the sub up there. Okay, so that was Acala with some newer characters, and they were all pretty good. And Chainbound Jack, he could be pretty good, maybe even better than Queen Butterfly. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.